welcome to today's video. Today we've got another Tecmo game. This one is going to be Tecmo World Wrestling. I definitely hope this is better than that Tag Wrestling Champion. Oh, I do actually kind of remember this game, to be honest. Wasn't there more than this? Yeah, there we go. All right. Although, let's see, we got backdrop, power slam, power bomb, death drop, backdrop, suplex, back brain kick, German suplex, a little different there. Brain kick, power bomb, they're kind of bouncing. The giant swing is a little different than most everything. The backdrop, northern right suplex. There's the giant swing. So, like, they only have what, like, it looks like 5 different finishing moves, so to speak, or special moves. You know what? Let's do. Muscle training. Now we're just going to get into it. This reminds me a bit of the tag. It's better than the Tag Wrestling one, but not by a lot. This isn't really like. I remember the actual like. WWF ones were actually pretty decent. It's better. It's definitely better than the tag one. You get more moves, you get more stuff going on. Aww. Definitely is a game that you have to really pay attention to and learn. How to do everything. But like the graphics are so much better. The move sets are better. Like you can actually see everything. The sprite work is much better done. I punch him in the gut and I go flying. How does that happen? I'm hardly doing any damage to the dude. Just gonna suplex the hell out of him and drop the knee. Drop the knee! I mean, you can see, I mean, obviously all games, you know, really have the, have really come a long way, but it's just interesting as far as, like, sports games to a point, yeah, they've come a long way, but honestly, they really haven't. Like, we're watching Tecmo, and it's a lot of the same, I mean, Madden, and especially, like, Madden now, like, every year, it's just, they don't really change anything. It's just a cash grab garbage thing. But wrestling, I think like the wrestling games as far as games go, I think wrestling is one of the biggest. Like you can see such a huge glaring difference between just every generation of gaming. Like more so than anything, side scrollers, yeah, they look prettier. They're not much different. Sports games, again, look a little prettier, have a little slightly better, but when at the end of the day, they didn't like really do a drastic improvement other than looking prettier. But a few games like wrestling where it is dramatically night and day difference between just how everything just runs and plays. I mean, granted, we go from 2 buttons to from 2 buttons to 4 buttons, or from 2 buttons to 6 buttons, really. Super Nintendo had the 4 buttons plus the 2 triggers, and then they went from that to 8 buttons to 16 to 82, and we're just moving on up with buttons on everything. But all in all, like, it is one of the few games I think you can really see an evolution of, more so than a lot of them. Racing, again, like, the main staples that we have as far as video games go is, you know, the sports games, racing games, shooters, you know, RPGs, action games, and then the side scrollers. And when you look at all of those games from there to now, like Mario's and stuff, Mario hasn't really changed since Mario 1. Like, yeah, he even looks pretty much the same, and things really haven't overly changed from Nintendo to Wii at this point. Like, very, very, like, some of it is, of course, 3D, the Mario 64, and some of the other ones, but for a whole, like, the side scrollers and everything, again, for the most part, other than, like, you can see Metroid did a bit of an evolution, but again, even games like Metroid and stuff as a side scroller didn't really evolve much other than graphically. But same thing with racing games. They did get a little bit more elaborate and did do a lot more like options and everything. But as a whole, if you just look at one thing to another, like graphically, they did change. I mean, between Nintendo and yeah, pretty much all other racing game systems, like night and day for the most part, just due to the fact that graphically and everything. But like still as a whole, the game really didn't progress a lot other than graphics. But in stuff like this where it's not only graphics but it's immense gameplay in wrestling, it's so weird how this one, more so than a lot of different genres, has really come such a huge difference. I think this, and like there wasn't really a lot of first-person shooters on NES. Like those didn't come about until later on. I just don't think they had the real ability to do much on it. But that's kind of my rant on a decent amount. If you look at a lot of evolution of multiple genres of gaming, I think stuff like the wrestling and like kind of the, not that they really had it, but like open world and just like action games in general have definitely come a long way. And I think those are the two main ones that really have above and beyond just really taking advantage of everything instead of just giving it a pretty coat of paint, you know? I mean, even RPGs, like for the most part, they did do a little something, definitely, but come on, he has no health left. But he keeps getting me in all the stuff, I can't seem to get him in anything. Like this sucks. Without really knowing how to do stuff, I'm at such a huge loss. Come on. Crazy, man. I swear. I don't know how to pin. Oh, he does his move on me. Come on, get up. Computers definitely had an advantage if you don't know what you're doing. We've had him down to like 0 health for so long. Come on! Really? Grr. We're gonna lose this, and we should have won like forever ago. He keeps doing all these special explosive moves and we're getting nothing. Which I don't understand because there's only 2 damn buttons. Anyways, that's Tecmo Wrestling. So much better than the tag team wrestling, but I don't think it's quite as good as the WWE WWF games. We're not going to go WWE. The WWF games I think were a little bit better, but we're going to find out a little later on down the road. But with that being said, guys, thanks for joining me. Until next time, you have a great day.